my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I install my clip-ins. Before we begin the video, let's start with a fun little story of my life, right? So 43 of you may have known that I have uploaded this video already, right? And you're like, girl, why are you recording the same video over but different? Well, I had music in that video and I thought it was non-copyrighted music, but obviously it wasn't. And so I got a copyright flag on my video. And now when you get a copyright claim or a flag, you don't have to delete your video. But I'm like, I don't want anybody else monetizing off of my video. So I just went ahead and deleted it, thinking I could just change the song and re-upload it later because I thought I saved the video. I didn't save the video. I deleted the video. I was so mad because usually I'll save a copy of my videos. For some reason, I just did not save this video. But you know, show must go on. So I re-recorded the video and this is what you are about to watch now. So if you want a little bit more information on how I install my clip-ins, or if you're just curious on how I do mine, let's get into the video. Okay, so I have just taken out all of my braids. By all, it's probably like 10 braids, but taking out braids is so freaking tedious. And look at my hair, I look crazy. So I've had clip-ins, like I've been doing clip-ins for about like a week now, right? And I've kind of like, every time I've had to take down my hair, I've learned like a different trick to making them better. So the first thing is to not make your braids so big. One, because it'll make your head bulkier. Obviously, it's kind of like a given. It's better if you have like medium-sized braids. You don't need like no micros or anything. So I'm just gonna show you how I put in the first track. So the first thing I do is I part my hair in the back, and I parted it like this, as you can see. And then what I'm gonna do is just part it and then measure it to see, you know, how much track you're gonna need. So the first time I did clip-ins, I didn't braid my hair underneath, I flat ironed it. And that, first of all, it's hard. It's so hard for my natural hair to stay straight because of humidity and everything like that. Like my hair is not naturally straight, it's just naturally natural aside from my edges in which I relax, right? So having all this thick poofy hair underneath this like straight Brazilian hair, obviously I look crazy. Like, girl, what was I doing? I don't know. So that's why I decided I am going to braid it. I can't braid. I'm not the best braider. This is just something that these clips can cling on to, honestly, truly. Like, don't judge my braiding skills. I'm not a braider, okay? Honestly, I wouldn't even call what I'm doing like an actual braid. I'm just picking up hair along in a straight line, in a kind of straight line, and twisting it 3 times. Like really, it probably don't even look nothing like a braid. Oops, but I bet you will say. A lot of you are probably like, so what are you gonna do with this long braid that's just hanging to the side? So, right, so you know when you go and get your sewing done, your beautician, sometimes some beauticians like sew your braids together, or some like tuck them under. I wanted to do the tucking method, but I could not figure how in the heck like they do that. Like, I have no idea. I'm not gonna braid to the end, I'm lazy. So look, I use bobby pins. There are times when the braid does lift up from the bobby pin, but it's kind of not a big deal. You just gotta like lift up your clip in, like lift up your track and just like re-pin it back down. So all I'm gonna do is open my clips and slide these guys in like so. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the first clip in. I'm sorry, this hoodie is so big. And you basically just keep repeating this until you get to the top of your head. When I did my first braid, the end of the braid was on this side. So I'm not gonna braid my second braid to this side again. I'm gonna do it in the opposite direction to kind of like switch it up. Because when you do them on the same side, when you get towards the top, or if you make your braids too big, it'll be like bulky on the side, and you don't want that. So I'm not gonna braid it all the way down. I'm just gonna braid it a little bit because I'm gonna wind up bobby pinning it anyway. Back over like this. And then you have 2. Okay, so I'm just gonna do some more clip-ins, and then I'm gonna come back when I'm towards the top, but you kind of get the point of what I'm doing. Once I get near the top, something that I do is I separate my edges like this of what I want to leave out in the front. Okay, so I finally finished braiding my hair up and putting all the tracks down. It's kind of a little more lumpier than I want, only because like I was kind of rushing through it. Cause y'all, I don't feel good and I'm ready to go to bed. So I was kind of just like rushing through it for the sake of the video. But now, you see that? So what's left is just for me to style it. So what I'm gonna do is lay my edges first, and then I'm gonna flat iron the rest of the hair. I use Murray's Edge Wax. I don't know if you can see it, but it's what I use. Honestly, I absolutely love using Edge Wax because Edge Wax, y'all, lay my edges like no other. So to lay my edges, what I do is I get like a stocking and I just wrap it like this. Sorry, it's kind of dirty. It has product on it. And I just tie it in the back so that it lays. And then while that's laying and sealing my edges, I'm gonna flat iron the weave, like the hair. And then once I take this off, I'm gonna flat iron my leave out. Sorry, my face looks a little moist. It's kind of hot in here with this sweater on and this flat iron. All right. So usually I'll leave this on about like 10 minutes, but I'm not going anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and this is laid like that. Usually the longer you lay it on, the longer your edges will stay, but you don't want to lay it on too long because then your edges won't lay right. And then I'm just gonna flat iron my hair. And that is how I do my clip-ins. I like this because one, it's faster than like getting a sew-in or whatever. And if your hair has grown out and you don't mind like leaving your hair out like that, then this is like a good style to do your hair in. And that's it for this video, you guys. If you like what you saw, feel free to give my video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you tap the bell notification next to it so you know when I post videos. Adios, till next time.
Looking for a way out, just taking it slow.